Hey everyone, my name is Leo Young, and this is Impressive Reviews with episode 16. And today I'll be going over Arrow, season 5, episode 5, Human Target. Alright, so I just want to start off and say that I'm in a new area, so if I sound a little bit different, well, you know why. I'm in a new area. And I'm hoping it does help with quality, but other than that, there's no real thoughts about it. Wait, actually, yes, there's one thing I want to mention. I don't know the exact name of the bodyguard from the episode that Tobias Church hired. So no, I'm just gonna call him the hitman of the bodyguard. All right, so let's get right into it. So we start off with Mad Dog being tortured by Tobias Church, and like when you see him, he is fucked up. Like there's yes, I can curse this time. There's blood, there's scarring, there's a busted eye. It's horrible. And as Church is doing this, Oliver is going on a rampage with his team, tearing people apart to find him. But Curtis, they show Curtis at the Arrow Cave, and after he got that knife to the back, he's actually fine. He says yes, there's still pain, but all in all, he's all right. So Diggle shows up later that night to meet with the new team, and he's like, "Oh, well, it's nice to see you all." And he says that Argus has been helping look for Mad Dog in Church, but no luck, which is kind of amazing. You would think Argus, as a government agency, would be able to find him, but then again, we weren't able to find a certain guy in a cave. Alright, so the next day, Oliver returns to the office and tells Thea, or Thea tells him about a vote. Something about an ordinance. Anyways, meanwhile, Ragman and Artemis find a place where Mad Dog was probably held, or not probably, but was. So they switch over, like they skip the entire whole scene of telling Oliver, and they go right to showing Church as having Mad Dog, dig his own grave, one of those horrible scenes. And as he does this, Mad Dog does that little monologue like, "Ha ha ha! Here's my evil, evil, menacing plan." And as he's about to like kill Mad Dog, Oliver shows up and saves him. However, Church escapes, and Oliver discovers that Mad Dog did tell Church's secret identity, but with good reason. If you actually saw how Mad Dog looked, because there's actually no image I have, it's really fucked up. Anyways, so we go over and well, not go over, but Oliver goes over and says, "All right, I need a protective detail on pretty much everyone. I need one on Quentin. I need one on Thea. I need one on everybody." So Mad Dog meets up with Diggle under Oliver's orders because Oliver wants like Diggle to like debrief Mad Dog, see if he could get anything that he's not remembering. And Mad Dog is actually showing that he's more upset that this had ever happened, uh, and he's not really a fan of it. You know what I mean? Like he's not a fan of having. He basically says that this is the second time something bad happened to him because of his own work. You know what I mean? I'm sorry about that. Looking at my phone to look at the notes as well. So they get nothing done. That's just the main of it. He goes to hang out with Diggle, and Diggle gets nothing done. But Church is intercepted by Prometheus, and Prometheus says, "All right, I told you not to try and kill Oliver," who he pretty much knows is the Green Arrow, or vice versa. Green Arrow, who knows is Oliver, and attempting to kill him, another quote-unquote mask, which is a term for people who wear like costumes in the DCU or capes. He arrives and he stops Prometheus, and Prometheus runs for it, which is kind of odd when you see the last scene. So Oliver meets up with Susan Williams, the reporter who like went after him last time, and he wants to have like a little meeting off camera. And they pretty much go over Oliver is not a politician. He's not right for this, but she says she doesn't trust him because of that. And Star City is suffering because his inexperience. Oliver's like, "Listen, give me a month, and I'll do. And if I don't prove to you by then that I'm worthy of being the mayor, all right, you can go at me. No holds bars." And so yeah, that's about it. But the next night we see no, whew, I'm sorry. Over with Diggle and Ramirez, aka Mad Dog, they speak about Diggle's brother torturing him, and Ramirez talks about why he was dishonorably discharged, and he was discharged for beating someone to near death or to death for information. And seeing that he'll need to open up about the torture session to find something, they do it. They go straight for it. They bond. So that night, Oliver is actually attacked after a meeting, shot multiple times by that hitman Tobias Church had hired. And he's I wouldn't say he's saved, but we find out later that the person who it wasn't Oliver. It was Diggle's friend wearing a mask that looks like Oliver's face. And the entire scene was made up to fake Oliver's death to draw Church out until he's like dealt with. And that's when Diggle and Mad Dog pretty much discover his plan. And so they get ready. They get the whole team together. They find Church at a playing yard, and Spartan, Nice suit actually. He's pretty badass. He starts the assault and he starts killing people with a pistol from a distance. He's like, "Brah, brah, brah." And I was like, ah. Anyways, the rest of the team starts kicking ass too, and Church and Mad Dog have like another fight, and this time Mad Dog actually holds his own, which is kind of odd because Mad Dog has one eye literally, I wouldn't say shown shut, but one eye literally closed shut. I don't understand how he'd be good at anything for this. So Church escapes but runs into Arrow, and Arrow pretty much beats the living hell out of him. And after that beating, Church tells Arrow about Prometheus. Now, with Church down, Oliver holds a press conference the next morning to apologize for faking his death. And then he tells them that the city ordinance has passed the law for low-income housing. And seeing as I have no clue what that means, I'm not even going to go into that. I am not a politician. I am a novelist. I'm better than H.R. Wells. Anyways, so wrapping it all up, Oliver and Felicity talk about Billy Malone, her boyfriend, being on the anti-crime unit that Oliver set up. And elsewhere, like in one of those shady little parking lot deals that we ever saw. If you ever saw like that episode of Family Guy where where like the Griffins are getting their live videotaped and Meg meets her parents like in a underground driving parking lot. That's basically the scene, if you know what I mean. I'll look for an image and if I can get it, I'll put it up. But she basically gets a picture of Oliver when he was with the Rapta 5 years ago and not stranded on the island like he's been telling everyone. And this is where we come to the final scene. As they're driving Church through with an entire like kingpin level convoy, everyone is killed by Prometheus. He attacks the convoy. He kills everyone to get to Church. And Church goes like, "Listen, man, I'll tell you Arrow's name if you let me live. It's Oliver Queen. We cool?" And one thing is, Prometheus throws a shuriken at his throat. You know, a shuriken, a ninja weapon, which is kind of suspicious, but I'll probably put that in my final thoughts. Anyways, he kills Church. Church is gone, and that's the episode. Like the main part of the episode was they wanted to show you that Prometheus is dangerous. Do not mess with him. Good luck, Oliver. That's all we can say. Anyways, that's the video. I'm gonna start editing this right now and put my personal thoughts in the end. I hope you enjoyed. I hope the audio sounds great. If you don't want to watch the personal thoughts, just comment, subscribe, share, and like. And take a few seconds out your day to do it. It'd be really helpful to us. Anyways, thanks for watching. Let's get right into it. Hey everyone, this is Leo Young with my personal thoughts. Ooh, I was about to say press reviews. So let's just get right into it. And I want to go like way to the beginning because when Church had Mad Dog digging his own grave, he said that he was doing great in Bloodhaven, and he asked Church why he left. And this would have been like the best time, the greatest time to do a Batman hint drop. If he goes like, if Church said he left, I mean, he was doing great in the city, but like Star City is way better to do illegal crap in. But it would have been awesome if Church went like this. If Mad Dog and Mad Dog was like, "Hey Church, so tell me, why'd you leave? You were doing great in Bloodhaven." And Church just goes like, "Well, there was this annoying little white kid who kept going around. Not much different than the Arrow, but he doesn't kill people. He just hits them hard with this little stick of his." And I would have been like, "Ah! Nightwing!" Little fangirl here and there. It would have been an amazing little hint drop, though. Like, that would be great if we learned that. It's like, all these people who go to Bloodhaven, we now know they have to deal with Nightwing. Which means there's something big, scary, and darkishly nighting in Gotham. Darkishly nighting. I've never heard anyone describe Batman like that before. Alright, so the second one is the gunman from Jessica Jones. Not the gunman. I mean the actor from Jessica Jones, Will Travel. He played oh wow, I forgot his name. I'm just gonna call him American Soldier. He was the girl. He was the guy who played Tess's boyfriend for a while until he went crazy. If you recognized him and didn't know where he was from, now you know. And the last one is besides that, I don't remember the hitman's name again. Like I'm gonna have to like look that up because he doesn't look familiar to me. But to be honest, like if you showed me, let's say if you showed me Wally West, like if you gave a picture of Wally West from The Flash to someone 30, not 30, but 10 years ago, they're not gonna know who that is. They're not. You know what? Let's go back a little bit farther. If you grab the new 52 Flash, I mean Kid Flash, you know when he wore the silver suit with the red lightning, you're really not going to know who that is. Like the Kid Flash costume, the yellow and red, you'll be like, okay, that's Kid Flash, but why is there a black guy in a suit? If you show them that other costume, they'll be like, who the hell is this? It's a new guy. So basically, what I'm trying to say is like I would not recognize him because they try to like update the outfit of people. Honestly, actually, now that I think about it, if you show anyone a picture of Green Arrow now, like when he first came out, they wouldn't recognize him because he used to really look like Robin Hood. He had the hat and everything. They would not know that's Green Arrow. All right, so let's see. The last one is Prometheus being on a completely different level. I don't really know what to say about that. I wrote that down and like I sit down and think about it, it's like, can Oliver fight him? Like Oliver has fought other people before, but Prometheus, like they didn't show how he killed those men and women who were convoying church, but they made you hear his screams. Like he killed them slowly, and they saw it. They were screaming and begging for like not begging, but like they were screaming. All right, they were going to die. And it was like when you think about it, nobody else has done that. You don't like Oliver shoots arrows in people, but to put that much fear into people. Like Prometheus is dangerous, and I'm very curious as to what he's going to do because it pretty much seems that he knew Oliver was the Green Arrow, but he wants something else. And we'll until next time though, we'll never know. Sorry, I was about to burp. I did. Ugh, tastes like Cool Ranch. Hope nobody we got disgusted about that one. All right, so that's about it. That's my personal thoughts. That's the review. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you agree with it. If you don't, that's fine. Put that down in the likes. I was about to say dislike the video, but that's a little weird. Anyways, you know the drill. You know the well, the drill. Sorry, I didn't want to have to say it like that, but yeah, you know, comment, like, and all that. It would help. That's about it. I have an announcement at the end of the week. It's actually going to be on Friday, I believe, and like I don't know if there's like a lot of people who sit down and go like, oh, I can't wait for impressive reviews to come up. I was like, when you see it, I really don't. I doubt anyone will care, but at the same time, I feel like some people will be like, oh, well, that's kind of sad. Anyways, thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow for Legends Tomorrow. Bye bye.